Hey, it's Wes. We are turning in today. We're going to be doing something a little different. If you grind all of your gold earning, I don't know what you want to call these, daily quest or what have you, you usually in about a week have got enough gold built up to be able to do a draft. I like using the drafts whenever I get kind of bored grinding. Like right now, I am stuck. I've gotten back into Diamond already, and considering I really only mostly just play my daily quest to get to Diamond within about a week, it's pretty good. So that means hopefully by next week I'll have gotten to the top of Diamond. Hopefully, maybe even gotten into Mythic at that point, and I think that would be great. To be honest, originally when I first started doing these video series, I was mostly talking about wanting to get to Mythic, but now I've gotten to Mythic as a free to play player. I'm starting to realize I'm like, in all honesty, it was difficult starting out. And then after that, it's just all about grinding and putting in the hours once you've got a good deck. So, what that means is I get kind of bored doing this. And as a result, I want to go ahead and do some drafting. Now, I am cheating a little bit. I have got Magic, what is this called? Magic the Gathering Assistant, the Arena Assistant from Overwolf, and I use it a lot. Now, like I said, in about a week, you build up enough gold to be able to do a draft. So all I'm going to do today is record the footage of the draft itself, and I'm going to show you how this works out. So let's jump in. The cool thing about Magic the Gathering Assistant is that it does help you and it does show you what strong cards are in the draft. So it helps you to kind of realize, drafts are kind of quick. And so it helps you to realize what you've got to do, when you've got to do it, which ones to pull the trigger on. The last draft I did, I got very, very lucky because I pulled Quandrix and I pulled Killian, I think, both. And to be honest, that's really rare. I personally felt that was pretty rare to actually have both of those drop to me. All right, here we go. So what this does, it gives you a rating from both players and from Witherbloom Campus. Plum the Forbidden. I'm thinking Plum the Forbidden. All right, let's see here. I'm seeing Lash of Malice is pretty good. Flunk is good. Let's go with Flunk. So far, I've really been hitting a lot of black that have been solid. And what I'm going by is the pro rating more so than the AI. And 4, of course, being solid. Let's see here. Professor of Zoomancy, of course, is good. Pest Summoning is good, but not as strong as Professor of Zoomancy. The weird thing about drafting is that sometimes it's actually better to draft a common than to draft a rare or uncommon or even a mythic. Most mythics are not garbage, but there are some that are. Let's see here. We have got Silver Quill Campus. We got Leech Fanatic, Elemental Summoning, Rise of Exodus. In all honesty, I think we are probably going to go with Rise of... No, let's go with Leech Fanatic. Let's find Leech Fanatic. Here we go. And I am strictly going by looking at the scoring as being given here. Right now we're looking black-green. That's not Quandrix, that's Witherbloom. All right. Dina is definitely going to be the one I'm taking this time. Dina is a solid pick. The weird thing about drafting is that There are cards that sometimes you just simply would not play, but in a draft they're in your deck. That's just all there is to it, and that's just the way it is. There's no way around it. Now, what I like about this is it does break down pretty quickly, so you can actually look and see what's solid out of all of this. You've got Beirut Groff, Introduction to Prophecy, Growth Spiral. I'm probably going to go with the Beirut Groff. That's what we'll go with. Yeah, and like I said, this is Magic the Gathering Assistant, Arena Assistant. I downloaded Overwolf and I installed this. I mostly installed this to actually track my win rates on my decks and to give me a couple ideas on decks to build, because it does have a nice little trick to it that you can actually plug in what cards you actually have, and it can just read it right over from the client, so you don't have to sit there and type everything in. But the cool thing about it is that you can actually see pretty quickly what your actual decks that are available to you are. So it looks like Pest Summoning here. I guess Infused with Vitality. Big play's not bad. Kind of getting down to where sometimes you get something that falls through to you, but usually at this point, I'm not going to say it's all garbage, but you're getting a lot of the weaker cards are left over at this point in this pack. Ooh, Deadly Brew. Nice. We got Lorehold Campus, Tome Shredder. Nothing too. We'll just grab Lorehold Campus. We'll grab a second Lorehold Campus. And Biblioplex Assistant. Illustrious Historian. And at this point, I mean, we're just kind of grabbing what's out there. Pick up Golden Ratio. And reject. All right. Oh, God, Zimone. Oh, man. Ooh. Do I splash? It's a hard one to say. I think I gotta pick her up. If for no other reason other than to keep her out of the hands of somebody that might use her against me. I'm thinking here, eliminate. Hey, we got another eliminate. Yeah, I think we're picking up that next eliminate as well. Now, the cool thing about these drafts is if there's a deck out there that predominantly runs off of Strixhaven, you can try to build to that deck as much as you want, but it gives you the opportunity to try to draft some of the newer cards that are stronger. You do get a shot at it because you're popping what, 4 or 5 packs that you're drafting from? I think it's 4. Let's see here. Ooh. I think I twitch. Got a very low mana curve. That's nice. Just noticed that. Most of this is 1 and 2 drops. Well, mostly 2 drops out of everything. That's kind of the thing in drafts. Efficiency really wins. And even in Magic, efficiency is what wins you the game. You can have a very, very powerful card that costs a lot to get into play, but if it's not efficient, it's just not going to be good enough. I think I'm going to take him. He's one of the better ones available there. And you never know. I may all of a sudden pull a card that just totally pulls me in a whole other direction. And I wind up having a splash, another color. My last deck, I believe, was like that, if I remember right. Okay, we got Leech Fanatic, we got Silver Quill Apprentice. I think we're going to go with Leech Fanatic. We're pretty solidly in the black, but we may be splashing more than 2 colors. Another Zimone. Man, that's a tough one. We've got Mage Hunters also. And we've also got Pest Summoning. This is a good pack. It's just, you can only pick one, you know. And removal is just... yeah. Removal is just so powerful within drafts that you've got to have it. Got another Leech Fanatic. It's a solid little card. 2/2, and whenever it's your turn, it has lifelink. That's not bad. And I think it's a 2-drop. Got Silver Quill Campus, Biblioplex Assistant, Detention Vortex. I think I'll pick up the Campus. Yeah, my deck is all over the place. It's predominantly black, but yeah, it's going to have to be splashed with something else. That's just how drafts are. Tend the Pets. I don't personally like the card that much, but I get it. You got to remember, you're not just drafting for right now. You're adding to your collection as well. All right, Lore Hold. Oh man, Lore Hold Command. Oh wow. That sucks. Heated Debate, Sign in Blood, Dina, all the way. Emergent Sequence. Eye Twitch is good. Man. She's a good card. She would almost be worth splashing just a hint of green, blue. Honor Troll. Honor Troll's good. So I'm thinking we craft a bunch of pests somehow. Draconic Intervention. I love that card. Fractal Summoning. Prismari Apprentice. Ooh. I don't know. I was really thinking about Fractal Summoning, but Tangle Trap, great utility. 1.5 or a 3. Deadly Brew? Yeah, definitely. Got another Tangle Trap. Nice. Alright, we got Pest Summoning, Double Major. We're going to go with Pest Summoning because with Dinah, however it's pronounced, this lady, having Pest where you gain 1 life every time one dies is just something we can't pass up. Oh, we could get another Tangle Trap. Biomathematician's good. I think we're going to go ahead and go with Unwilling Ingredient. Wow, and every one of these I own 4 copies outside of the game. So that'll help me with my crafting as well. I'm not sure if we got another deck or another pack to pop or not. I think we do. Got Vortex Runner or Square Up. It's saying Vortex Runner. And of course, Sudden Breakthrough. All right. So now I am going to take some time, get this kind of put together, build a deck. And over the next probably day, 2 days, you'll see some content mostly coming out about this. This last couple days, I've really put in a lot of work toward the home office. As you can see, the wall behind me finally got painted. We got the curtain back up over the window so it's not blinding. And there's a lot of other stuff we're wanting to do in here. So once again, it's kind of one of those things. I work on this. I do the magic as I have the time, and so in the meantime, I appreciate you riding along with me during that draft. Not my best draft. Um, that one where I was able to pull Shadrix and Killian. That was a great draft. There's just no way around it. And so I appreciate your time, and you all have a great day.